So we'll start, okay? Hi, my name is Riley Ray. I'm going to be showing these pictures as we go, FYI. I use the pronouns them and they. This boy running is my friend Jim. Can y'all see Jim running? It's hard to take nails on, by the way. He uses the pronoun he and him. This girl is Laura, and she has news.
Welcome to the audio
Laura, she has some news for y'all.
Followed by pound.
I'm turning this page. She and her are her pronouns she loves to use. When Riley Ray goes out to play, they like to stay outside all day. They like to sing and they like to run. They like to spend time in the sun. Why, Riley Ray, do you use they? I feel more comfortable that way. That's Riley Ray. A person might feel like a boy. He might ride a scooter and play with toys. Someone might feel like a girl. She might play sports and dance and twirl. Riley Ray doesn't feel like a boy or a girl. They feel non-binary, and that's who they are in this world. When Riley Ray meets someone new, see all of Riley Ray's friends, they ask, what pronoun should I use for you? If someone's pronouns are different or the same, Riley Ray always asks them to join in the games. Riley Ray's a great person, I might add. Finally, when you meet new friends near and far, it's okay to ask what their pronouns are. To learn more, continue to read. Riley Ray doesn't feel like a girl or a boy. It's called being non-binary. When we talk about a boy, we say him. When we talk about a girl, we say her. When we talk about non-binary people, we often say them. Non-binary people might use pronouns, them and they, but it's always the best to ask anyway. This was the story of Riley Ray pronouns. Y'all like that? That was cute, right? People ask me all the time, Sasha, what pronouns do you use? Sasha, it's still him and her. On occasion, they. But today, it's her. Sasha's a her today. All right. So the next book we got is Fred Gets Dressed. The cover of this book is amazing. Oh my goodness. This is written by Peter Brown. It is a New York Times bestseller. So let's get into this book, all right? Okay. Should have my husband come turn these pages because I'm horrible at that part. All right, so here we go. Fred is naked. Oh my gosh. He's sitting in the room with his mother, his father, and his dog. He romps around in his bedroom and across the hall and into his mother and dad's bedroom. Fred might never get dressed. But what is this? Fred has stopped romping. He peeks into his mother and dad's closet. He walks through the door. Fred looks at his dad's side of the closet. He thinks about the way his dad dresses. Look at his dad, what he dresses like. It might be fun to dress like his dad. So Fred carefully picks out a shirt and a tie and a pair of shoes. But he has trouble putting them on. They're a little too big, I think. Fred looks at his mom's side of the closet. He thinks, what about the way mom dresses? Look at that. She looks lovely. It might be fun to dress like mom. So Fred carefully picks out a blouse, a scarf, and a pair of shoes. He has no trouble putting them on, but he is not finished yet. He walks out of the closet and over to his mom's table. The shoes he's wearing are big and wobbly, and he has to go real slow.
We'll see it.
Fred picks through his mom's jewelry box and makeup drawer. He thinks about mom's different styles. You see her styles? Oh my goodness. I love this one. Fred knows what to do with the jewelry. But what are these for? Uh-oh. Lipstick. Uh-oh, he says. Before Fred can clean his face, Mom and Dad come stomping into the room. Oh no. He's all dressed up. Oh my gosh, let's see what happens. They're smiling. Oh my goodness. Mom picks out a different case, a tube of lipstick, and brushes. She begins doing her makeup and her hair. Fred watches closely and follows along. The whole family joins in the fun. Look at that, the dogs. Dad's got on some great jewelry. I love Mom's rings, those are fabulous. Now Fred is all dressed. You see this? Oh my goodness, what an amazing thing. The end. This is a great book. Fred gets dressed. Oh my goodness, this reminds me of me this morning. I didn't know what I was going to wear, so I picked up this outfit for you guys to read these books. I think we have one more book. If you have any questions, shoot them out. I'll be happy to answer any you have.
Hey, Sasha.
Yes.
Can you do us a favor, please? Because you can't see it on your end. We see you and you look beautiful, your face and all that. But if Jeffrey, tell him not to hate me, but since you are on the phone and he's holding it, is maybe if he backs up a little bit,
Okay.
we'll be able to see more of you.
All right.
Does that make sense? Because
Jeffrey, hold this phone.
did he just cuss about me?
No, he loves you. Is that better?
No, we can't even see you. We see just your hair.
There we go.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's it.
All right. So the next book, this is our last book we have here. It is I Am Perfectly Designed. It's written by Camaro Brown. All right, let's get into this. First there was you, Dad. Then there was me. When I was a baby, I looked just like you. Only had no hair and you had a lot. Now it's opposite. So true. Dad went bald like me underneath this wig. The first thing I remember is being carried on your shoulders while you walked all over the city. Remember that? Remember, I had such a big baby head. Indeed, but your big baby head is perfectly designed for you. When I was real little, I thought I could touch the moon. Remember that? We'd sit on the roof and reach up for it. One day you'll be big enough to reach up yourself. But until then, it's perfectly fine to ask for help. Remember when I went as syrup and waffles for Halloween, Dad? I do. That was awesome. I wonder what will be this year. When I run in the park, jump in the park, climb trees in the park, and pretend I am a statue in the park, you remind me that I am perfectly designed to explore the world. You are. You are always, and you will be. Look at that. That's an amazing picture of him looking up at the stars. Oh my goodness. Sometimes, Dad, when I get mad or sad or confused, you wrap me in your arms and I like it. Me too. And I remind you that you are perfectly designed and wonderful, no matter what you're feeling. Dad, when I grow up and leave home, will you miss me? Yes, very much. Will you go into my room and play with my toys, with my race cars and stuffed animals? You know it. Will you sit on the fire escape and feed the pigeons like we do in the summer? The pigeons and the sparrows. Will you remember our favorite movies? I will, and I will invent some new ones too. Oh. Dad, will you always think of me? Always. You know what, Dad? What? I will always remember walking through the city and sitting on your shoulders. And maybe when you're older and I'm taller, I can carry you on mine because you are perfectly designed. We are perfectly designed for each other. That's right. The end. This is an amazing book. Look at the colors. Oh my goodness, that's an amazing book for children. All ages, races, colors, creeds. This is the book to get. That's the end of our books. Do we have any questions?
Any questions? Oh, wait, let's see. I know there were some comments. Wonderful books. They love your laugh, Sasha. And you look fabulous, by the way. Somebody wants your earrings. Lori wants your earrings. And Lisa Merriman needs that outfit. But look at that. Very okay. So who's the artist for that? I'm trying to think of what it looks like.
It is I took my designer, his name is Patrick Heil. He does things for RuPaul's Drag Race and the show that's on TV called We Are Here. And he lives in Lexington. And so I took a picture of a Picasso and I was like, I want you to make something around this way. And this is what he came up with. It's my Picasso jumpsuit, catsuit, if you will.
It's incredible.
Thank you.
And you know, people that are watching, if you have HBO, We Are Here. It's friggin' incredible. I don't know if you want to tell me. Yeah.
They go into small towns with people who don't quite understand people like me, and give people in that town who are struggling with being who they are that confidence to do and become what they should be.
To take her to her makeup.
Can we hear your voice? It sounds like you went out.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, now we can. Yeah, it's really the camera's like going everywhere. It's really incredible, the show. I watched it and I even had tears in my eyes because I mean they go in some pretty you know, I don't want to use the word backwards, but these towns that are just not open to, you know, LGBTQ and all that. And it's amazing what they do.
It really is. I grew up in a town just like that, a small town, but I was embraced by the people there, so I didn't have a lot of those troubles. Of course, Sasha didn't come until after I moved to Lexington. But being an opera singer at that young age, people, of course, thought, you know, that was a little different from the norms. But something like this, We Are Here would be an amazing thing for someone who really, really needed that extra push to not be scared to be what they were going to be or
Right.
destined to be.
People are loving you. There's people from some of our different colleges in the KCTCS. Hazard wants you to come out there. And you know what? If you will do me a favor, because I don't have them with me, but can you just kind of slowly, some of the people want to know the titles, because I know one person that asked, she has small children. So can you tell the title of each book, show the cover and the author?
Yes. The first book we read was Riley Ray's Pronouns, written by Harriet Sutton. This is this.
Available on Amazon.
Available on Amazon. And the next one was Fred Gets Dressed, written by Peter Brown. Did this one come from Barnes & Noble, if I'm not mistaken, Peter?
Yeah.
And then the last one we read was I Am Perfectly Designed by Camaro Brown.
Some of them are, Fred Gets Dressed is my favorite.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite too.
Yeah.
Really sweet for a dad and a son. This is great.
And Jenny Williams said, or you could buy these titles from independent booksellers. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know, absolutely. I agree with that. I'm in a book club and we try to do that every month to buy from, you know, none of the big, what do you call them? You know, like Amazon or Barnes and Noble, etc. It was just, I wasn't finding exactly what I wanted, so I had to go out and search, and I was telling Sasha that. So somebody just said in here, also recommend Bodies Are Cool by Tyler Fetter and Julian. Julian is a mermaid. Is that one of them that I sent with you?
I think that was.
Yeah, I liked it. It was really cute.
Yes. It doesn't have a lot of reading. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
The pictures are gorgeous. I can show you. Let me see if I don't go nowhere. Yes, it's right here. Oh my goodness. Julian is a mermaid. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous.
It's really, if we have time, it's really short if you don't mind reading it. Who's the author for that one, Keith?
Absolutely.
For Sasha.
You forgot.
Yeah.
Julian is a mermaid, and it is written by Jessica Love. Look at the cover. Oh my goodness. Can you see me? My husband's getting tired holding the phone. This is how it begins. And it was written for Nana, for his Nana. This is a boy named Julian. And this is his abuela, and those are some mermaids.
It's on the screen.
Julian loves mermaids.
Pull down the book a little bit. There we go. Beautiful.
Julian's in the water there. This is gorgeous. Lots of pretty mermaid scenes, fish. He has an amazing imagination, Julian does. Vamonos, Neo. This is our stop. He looks back and he sees those mermaids. Oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. Abuela, why did Abuela, did you see the mermaids? I saw the Neo. Abuela, I am also a mermaid. I am going to take a bath. You be good. Julian has a good idea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Grammy caught him. Come here, Mio. For me, Abuela, for you, Julian.
Don't be.
Oh, it looks fabulous. Where are we going? You'll see, says Abuela.
She's Latino?
Yeah.
Mermaids whispering Julian. Like you, mijo, let's join them. Oh, he's got drag queens. He's found mermaid drag queens is what he's found. Oh my goodness. And they do join them. Ooh-wee, there's some pretty girls. And here they are, Abuela, mijo, and all the drag queen mermaids. Yes, ma'am, baby. They look fabulous. I might try that look out. This is a beautiful book. Julian is a mermaid.
Keith, somebody added, we have a librarian in here, and I do know that. I think it's on the front there. It's a Stonewall Award winner. So don't,
Yes.
Jenny said, I thought I loved mermaids, but this is even better. Yeah, it's cute. And, you know, all the books, if you notice that Sasha was reading, are, you know, they're inclusive. You know, they're not, and I don't know for a fact, but I'm sure they've evolved over the years. And there's many more available today, but I'm thinking, you know, because we had Hispanic, Black, you know, different, you know, representation. And who knows in the beginning if it was that way, but it's available in Spanish as well as the English version. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of these.
And the pictures in all of these are so, I don't remember pictures being this beautiful in books when I was young. And this would make me want to read a little more if they were beautiful books such as you got for me to read today, Peter. They're beautiful. Beautiful books.
Yeah. It says, my daughter is graduating with a degree in elementary education this semester, so I'm adding these to her classroom. Oops, I got to hit see more. Classroom library wish list. Vanessa, thanks. The notes.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Yeah, I think that's a great, I'm looking to see. There's a lot. They're asking, is there any more recommendations? You know, there's a lot if you search, and I forget, Mary, I think said, but if you search for LGBTQ, they come in different, like 0 to 3 years old, like 3 to 5, you know, different age groups. Like you could, I think the mermaid one is for really young.
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah, those type of pictures show great quality for early childhood classrooms. Absolutely, Maria, no doubt about it. We still have a little bit of time because I know people will grab some deep, but Sasha, maybe if you don't care, since you're, you know, you've been doing drag how many years?
I've been doing drag for about 24 years now.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question that maybe you could share with everybody. Because, you know, this whole conference is about LGBTQ issues, you know, and all of that. How have you seen drag evolve when you think of the general public? Have you seen it evolve from when you started?
And a big part of that is RuPaul's Drag Race. That being on the forefront and winning so many awards has brought this art form, because that's what it is. It's an art form. Brought it to the forefront. It's not something to be hidden anymore. It's acceptable. And as you see, if you watch RuPaul's Drag Race now, there's even people who live as, you know, straight men who do drag, straight women who do bio drag, which means they live their life as a woman. They were born a woman. They live their life as a woman daily, but they like to get in a little extra makeup at night and be something else. So it has evolved so much. I like watching the younger people come out and watching what they do and what they give to add to this art form we have. So yes.
And I think you're right about RuPaul, Drag Race, that it has changed. So, I mean, it's brought it more mainstream, for a better choice of the word, I guess. And people, and the one thing that you said, I think for me, that people, I think, misunderstood, it is just that. It's an art form.
No, absolutely.
You're an actor, you're a performer. Like, I know you out of drag, and there's, aside from your smile and your laugh, I don't know how to explain it, but I think people had the wrong idea for so long about drag queens as it being a little bit twisted or whatever it was, but you're great actors, actresses.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, the investment you put in, the looks that you choose and the preparation of learning to mimic the songs and kind of give a little feel, especially if you're doing a character, like if you're doing a Whitney Houston that day, you want to go and you want to study the way Whitney Houston moves, as it was to study how Germont would move in La Traviata. It's still a study. It's still a preparation to become that person and give the audience that pay to come see you an excellent show.
Keith, or
Yeah.
Sasha, somebody asked, has the drag culture changed to be more accepting of bio drag queens? I just heard that there was some judgment regarding trans women doing drag. And somebody said, I fully agree. Or no, that was something else. That was another comment. But yeah, what about that? What do you think about that?
And they're accepted into the community now. And at first it was a little odd to and me too. I guess I was a little taken back trying to figure out why a woman would want to dress up and be a bio drag queen, be a drag queen, because our goal is to be that woman. But everyone wants to release, and some of the best performers now are bio queens because they already have the body, but they add that extra look and add that extra performance to be just as good as any drag queen. So yeah, they have been included, and it's great to see them involved and be part of the mainstream drag community.
What somebody had said and then somebody else agreed was the fact that getting people to understand that it's a cabaret, it's a form of an established theater genre.
Absolutely.
And other people said, yes, I fully agree with that.
It's an art form.
Yeah.
It is an art form.
Speaking of the bio, is that, one of my favorites in the recent year is Mick. Is it Mick? That always has the white face makeup on, that was in the last RuPaul, was in the finals at Milk? No, not Milk. Mick got Mick, or
Got Milk.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, Got Milk.
Yeah, I think it's Got Mick. Somebody just chimed in. Is fantastic.
Oh my goodness, amazing. Amazing.
And yeah, and so I appreciate it.
Is there an age limit about parents exposing their kids to the LGBT culture?
Okay, so somebody's asking, and here, one of our student group members, is there an age limit on exposing
your children
to
the LGBTQ community? Because obviously she's written children.
The LGBTQ community, like an age, in your opinion?
No, it's not. I host several drag brunches, and some of those drag brunches we cater to children. We do Disney brunches, and we tone it down just a tad bit, but it's fantasy. I mean, some of these children can't afford to go to Disney World. You bring them to a drag brunch, and you see these larger than life beings being one of their favorite characters, and knowing, and then you get the conversation of, this person is they're in this community. It's a little different, but it all gels together.
Yeah.
So no, there's no age limit. I don't think so. Absolutely not.
Disney presents heterosexuality to children from birth. So how is LGBTQ any different? I get they're making that comment like, why should it be any different? Which, I'm coming from a psychology background, but I know in developmental psych, I always teach the students. I said, if you're going to be a parent one day, or you are, you may not think it's funny, but they chuckle. But I said, learn to call the sexual parts of your child, but don't call a girl's vagina a biscuit or something like that. You know what I mean? Be open from the get-go, with
Right.
your kids.
Right. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I
And
agree.
children read drag performances as DQSH, as someone in a really amazing costume reading a book. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, and I think having some cultures, or some cities, they won't allow. I think the parents protested in some of the public libraries that they couldn't. The parents didn't want the drag queen performers, reading children's books. Somebody's asking about, do you host drag brunches in Lexington?
I do not. Both my drag brunch now is in New Albany, Indiana, right across the bridge from Louisville. It's twice a month on a Saturday. Follow me on Sasha Grant on Facebook and Sasha Grant on Instagram, and we post those on there. They sell out within a day once we put them on. They're amazing brunches. The food is amazing. It's at a restaurant called Board, Board, and You. Check it out.